Good evening, my name is Egwin. My metric number is 177664.
Good evening, my name is Lin Yimei. My metric number is 179153.
My name is Kong Karaman. My metric number is 179843.
My name is Lan Ling Hui. Metric number 179944.
My name is Liu Han Shui. My metric number is 176907.
My name is Gan Chiong. My metric number is 179391.
I'm Gan Suteng, metric number 177569.
My name is Lim Ling, metric number is 178828.
So, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So, today is our last meeting for our PSA video. For this week is our next week 12 group meeting 12. So today is our reflection about our PSA video 2. So we starting from so what you have learned, what's your challenge, and how you partner with your team, how you work through the progress.
I think it is quite challenging because we need to find many props like the testing frequency, test.
You need to do yourself.
Yes, because we can't find it, so we just do it ourselves, and we also figure out how to make a round shape ball, but in the end we finally find a ball with round shape and a smile face and a love. So throughout this video, I know that the negative side of the society will affect each of us. So I think a simple action can change our mind and our attitudes towards others. That's all from me.
Yes, I agree with Yimei. Then this ball actually is luckily we have, with the help of Lin Hui, to borrow us this yellow small and love ball to send the positive message in the video. Then the pregnant testing, we use the very simple materials, which is the magnum stick. The magnum stick is I think toy for us.
So other than that,
I think.
Oh, how about I think then this is my first acting in this video. Then I want to thank to our director, which has good and full of the experience that teach me how to feel pregnant woman. That's all.
Are you want to suicide? You're feeling down when you want to jump from the building?
I feel very scared because very high at the level there.
so from all the progress, actually what you all have learned from the humanity. What have you learned? Yeah.
I think humanity can a different person will show personal moral value in different way. Then not every person will be good and not every person will be bad. So I think everyone is not in perfect. So we need to help each other and communicate well and work together.
Thank you. So next comment is our videographer. So any other things you want to share to us? What you have learned from your videos through the process? What your challenge face? Yes.
I think before that I am quite interested in the photography. So it's quite easy for me to handle the right angles to record for the video. But then we also need to seek for the help from the others to make the perfect video to the audience. So from here we learn to how to cooperate and communicate with the other team members, not even in our department, and to make the successful things in the videos. And then for the camera part, I think it's from the Carmen's one. So before that, I never handled for the camera, so it's time for me to handle for the camera. And then for the experience, I think it's quite nice for us to work together in the video, in the PSA video with the guys. So I think it's a good time for us to make the new memories in our life.
I think for me, I'm a bit different with today because I was lack of the experience of using the camera or video editing. So I think I don't know how to take a good angle for the scenes and how to take a camera to have a better video. Like my hand is keep shaking when taking the video. So luckily we have our members to help us so we can have a better scenes in our video. So throughout this video, I find, but before that I not really know what is humility. So after this video, finally I know what is humility. It's like all of the people's hearts. So maybe a little things can change our mind. So people's smiles can help us a lot when we are having difficult. So this from me.
What you all have learned?
I think community has many kinds of the explanation, but from the videos we shown to the audience, I think I've learned through the video is one stranger's smile can influence the other's life. And then just we need to spread out the love from our heart inside to make the society more addictive.
I thought I just
from other than that, like you have one scene that you actress as a heroine. So,
I think you should take this one
yes,
and you feel
from
happy when you talk.
actually that scene is quite live in our life because like we always need carry some heavy things but we don't have someone to help us. So if in our real life it can like every time got people help me to open the door when I carrying the heavy things or anything, I think I will be happy. So when taking the scenes, I think I can feel the real feeling.
So from that, next time you open the door for others.
I
No, I
think so.
think she's the one who always face the problem of open the door.
Okay. So besides of that as a storyteller, that's yes. So what you have learned from that? Any other challenge that you have?
I think my voice is quite
Sweet enough.
quite down. the vocal tone is too low, like a man voice. So I need to practice in front of the mirror to speak many times to practice for that dialogues. So, and we need to, I need to cooperate with the editing video part, because when they edit the video, I need to capture the right moment to say out the dialogues at the right time point. So I've learned a lot through the voice practice.
Good practice. Okay, thank you. So for the next group is our script writer.
First, we are from the scriptwriter department, me and Hui. So throughout this PSA video, we did face a little problem while we prepare the script for all the scenes. Because for the 3 scenes, we need to correlate with the dialogue and the script together. Maybe sometimes we think that that one scene is suitable enough, but then when we link to another scene, it quite how to say, it's like cannot be meshed together the scene. So from that, we need to create a perfect text or description to be shown in the PSA video, and that script we need to create some scene which is logical. And from the process, I and Ling Hui discussed so many times about it, and finally we have produced this PSA video that you'll see now. Besides that, what I learned from the video is I'm a scriptwriter. I'm standing at the point of the videographer that's taking the angle of the video. So I need to arrange my script or the scene so that the videographer can understand which angle is the best to capture the moment. Like for the phone scene, it is necessary for the videographer to capture the scene properly. If you take too far from distance, maybe the viewer cannot get the message from the video. So in this, we need to collaborate with the videographer department so that we can deliver the perfect message for that. And for scriptwriter, we need to work with the prop department, because whenever we need the equipment, we need to tell them immediately so that they have enough time to prepare for us. And this is for me. How about
As for me, I think script writing is quite an interesting job for me lah. Actually, every time when I write a script, I have to imagine the scene to tag. So I will try to imagine how to tag this. Only I come up with the story instead of thinking about the story and then come up with the scene, because we are all students, so we have to think about the props and about the location to take the video. So I try to cut it short and to cut down the expenses or any needs that, so at least we can take it very easily, and try to make a video that can spread the message easily. So at first Carmen and I, we have come up with some stories, but at the end we didn't take it at all, because it is not that suitable and it is quite long if we are going to come up with a 2 minutes video. Instead, we come up with a simple video like spreading the love, spreading the smile, which is very easy, which is not a very long story but a simple action. That is just a scene. And so far, this is quite interesting. That's what I learned. I learned to enjoy my job.
From that, I think that the scriptwriter department is actually having do a lot of effort on this PSA video, because for them they already come up with a script and then they giving ideas, and after that we adding a comment on that ideas, and actually we have changed a lot of the storyline and then how to proceed all the storyline and arrangement of that. Yeah, from that, and then can cooperate with the props department. So actually the script writer department is do a lot of effort, and after the storyline come out, they still have to think the script to come up with the text, and then the text must have matched the arrangement of the scenes. Yeah, actually it's very quite difficult for them to catch that part.
It's also challenging for us to understand the flow of the story from the beginning until the end.
Yeah.
If we misunderstand some point, we will deliver the not incorrect message to the audience. So both of us need to understand perfectly from the beginning until the end.
Yes. So I will appreciate that effort. Okay. So
I think they haven't mentioned about what they learned through the
why?
So I just mentioned about what I've learned.
Yeah.
Like I collaborate with the videographer department, and then
I mean the message come out from the humanity.
from the humility, from the scene and that you all discuss and produce, I can see that a lot of people already neglected what the true self of themselves, like just a normal action of playing handphone. Do you realize last time the children were holding the phone while the people are around? They will just put down whatever they're holding. They will just communicate with the others. As long as they cannot meet each other again, they have the feeling of different. But nowadays the kids, I can see that actually we are copying the action of the kids nowadays, or the teenager nowadays, which is they are just holding the phone. They just ignore you. But even though you are in front of them, even though you are their mother or father or sibling, they will not come to you with this handphone. From the scene, I see that it is very important for us to learn from this scene and do not repeat this again and again. Because if you start practicing this, habit now, then you can't imagine what will happen for the next generation. And for the scene of the carrying of the books, I can see that it is very, it's good for us to aware of this. Because if you do not help other people, and other people will not help you, it's like a cycling scene for us. I can say that. So when you initiate the love from yourself, and you can't imagine that the love will spread back to you again. It's a cycle from the beginning. So this is what I learned from this video. The importance of the humility, we should not neglect it.
So, as a co-director of the PSA Video 2, so actually for this PSA Video 2, my challenge is this video is quite tough for the previous one because the topic is not very common and it's very seldom to see that. And if you want to tell the audience that you have to trim the video and you have to edit the video very well, that you can show that the scene works smoothly and there's no other things that can block the message that you want to tell to the audience. And throughout the progress, the arrangement of the scene is very, and as I mentioned just now, is already changed a lot with the scriptwriter, and we're having the different idea, and then after that we come with the scene because the topic is too wide already, and the scope is very rushed. So we just change a lot, and then after that we come with the sequence. And from the video, from the sequence, and from the video that we trim and we edit, and then we cooperate with the scriptwriter, and then they come up with the script, and then after that produce a good video.
And I faces the same challenges as Yong because as he just mentioned, the theme we are using this time is very general and it's very wide. And then the message that we're trying to deliver is not that very, it's not clear, it's not like global warming where we are trying to say the cause, the effect, and then all the statement just stand for itself. But this time, where we are trying to say that we're trying to relate the humanity back to the social issues, it's a little bit difficult to relate back because the lack of understanding of the humanity also is one thing, and then another one is we are too like this topic is too wide for us to cover it. So I think for this video, the post production took a very long time because we have to make a lot of adjustment with the script and then with as long as the acting.
So what you have learned through this video about the
From that, actually learn a lot of it. Actually, not much, just a little things. So from that, like the phone, the anti-social, so we have to social with other people, and then we have to help other people, and then we have to appreciate a life, something like that.
Yeah, I think what we can learn from community, you all just mentioned all that, and then as I want to sum up that throughout this PSA video, it reminded me of that how a small little action can changes the big situation. Yeah, I think that's all.
So, any other thing you want to share? No. Okay, so this is our last video and our reflection for this week and of our whole PSA video. So, thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.